Sports.
Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll lead it with the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going again in the ball.
Man, who says you can't guard the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's showing it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
You got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Running back searching for a hole. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Nebraska's offense has the ball for the first time. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have this speed to take the top off of the defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Huskers have taken it inside the 20. To the air, it's Hurley. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Cornhusker! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The give to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Outside the pocket. Let's go. Got his man. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. At the 35, he's loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
On second down, he'll hit it front. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Buys a little extra time. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. They still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Marshall. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found it up and a solid pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
This linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got room at the 35. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's back to throw on second down. Got a man. And they get him down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll try to get it through the air. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
The give on fourth down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And it's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on fourth down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up with good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the first down.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Quickly out to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Give to the single back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Hurley. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They run the reverse. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now, there is a flag
Personal
down
foul.
on the play, but when you
Roughing the
knock
kicker.
through a field goal from
Defense.
that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker. It is so important to this team.
He wants to throw. Can hang on, and he'll should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Makes the grab outside. It's strong. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that. But, man, the old saying, speed kills. And you saw it right there.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. And they go back on top. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Hurley. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed on the outside, it's Boyd. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, just keeps firing. Dances away. Makes his connection.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the third packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Fires left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. If you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
Back to throw, it's Hurley. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood.
Can anyone catch it? He's at the 10. And he'll take it away. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Rutgers.
I am a great play caller, and I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, kicked it in here, got the long touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Hurley. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it
Illegal block in
stands.
the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. On the move, it's Ashley. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just finds that little crevice, and he just keeps moving. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. They need a few more chain links to move the sticks. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. The Huskers will move the sticks.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these...
Touchdown, Huskers! And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 8 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw it again. He's right on target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Using his legs, it's Ashley. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock it.
Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. They stop him short of Marker. They'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop right there. Good pickup is still short of the first down. That last completion sets them up on second down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down line.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call is on.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit?
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. A first down for the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch and knocked down. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they got on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Ashley. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off play action on 1st down. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Metro! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15. Quarterback will audible. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. single back formation, and they give it to him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends have such versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way,
He's going up top. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
The aerial assault continues. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And the Huskers pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
and that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly what.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that is no fun for that wide receiver, thinking you just ran all the way downfield. That, you're not out here trying to run gassers or get conditioning. You're trying to catch TDs. What's going on?
To the air, it's Hurley. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Right? When you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that fourth down, and of course they go out and get it.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He finds his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Looking to pass, it's Hurley. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field, but instead it'll be second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. feet, keeping the play alive. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Fires to the tight end. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got it right where you want it.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they have to take some chances, and they have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Going for it all. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been